welcome back to my channel. My name is Catherine, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a monthly weigh-in update for you, and I'm also going to be sharing with you my goals for the month of September. So this past Saturday, which was August 30th, I had my final weigh-in for the month, and for the month of August I did end up with a gain. I gained 5.7 pounds. Looking back through the month of August, the fact that I did have such a huge gain, it honestly did not come as any surprise to me, because most days on average I was getting in less than 4,000 steps, and there were some days, like when I was on vacation or the weekends, when I probably got in less than 2,500 steps. I also had 17 days during the month where I did not track my calories. I didn't track what I was eating for those days. But for 3 of those 17 days, they were pre-planned non-track days. And those days is when I was in Fresno, because I do not track when I'm on vacation. I did have 11 days during the month where I did track my calories, but I still went over my calories for those days. Okay, so you know how some people will have like a daily calorie limit that they want to hit so they stay within their calorie deficit? For me, I believe in a weekly calorie average deficit, because I know that there's some days where I'm just naturally going to be hungrier than others, so I want to eat more calories on those days. But at the same time, I do want to make sure my calories don't get too high either, so I do have a calorie limit, like a max limit of 2,000 calories per day. On those 17 days that I mentioned earlier to you that I did not track my calories, I'm going to guess that I technically most likely went over my 2,000 calories during those 17 days. You know, I honestly wish I could explain to you all why I did not do so well last month as far as like my weight loss journey goes and staying on track. I maybe had the mindset that since I was going to be on vacation the second half of the month, I might as well just enjoy the whole month. That could have been the reason. I don't know. I do know that during the weekends or when I'm on vacation, I tend to get a lot lazier, and I tend not to always want to have to track my food. So that could have been the reason. I don't know. Okay, so August is done. We're into September now, and I'm going to make September a great month. I know how I did in August. I'm going to take that as a learning lesson for me so I can rectify that during the month of September and have a great month. And let's start by setting some goals for the month of September. My first goal is something I really struggled with last month, so I have to make it my first goal, and that is to track my calories every single day. And I cannot exceed over 2,000 calories in a single day. My next goal is something I also kind of struggled with last month. I know I did. And that is getting in my daily steps. My goal eventually is to get up to 9,000 steps a day. But to go from like 3,000 steps a day to 9,000 steps, that's a little bit too daunting to me. So I would like to take maybe a couple months to build up to that 9,000 steps. So right now I'm walking an average of 3,000 steps a day. And by the end of September, I want to be at 6,000 steps. That is my goal, to be at 6,000 steps by the end of the month. Now for my next goal, I didn't talk about this earlier, but during the month of August for my bike pedals that I have, I only rode those a total of 3 days out of the entire month, just 3 days. So let's set a bike pedals goal. My goal for the month of September is I want to ride my bike pedals for 30 minutes at least every other day. If I want to ride it more than every other day, hey, that's great. But I have to go at least every other day with my bike pedals. And my last goal for the month is I want to lose at least 4 pounds. Now, don't get me wrong, it'd be great if I could lose the 5.7 pounds that I gained for August. But realistically, I would rather aim for losing 1 pound a week, because I think that would be a lot more doable for me. So that's why I'm setting my goal at 4 pounds. All right, friends, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys again next week for another video. Bye!